Okay, hi, Earth people. I am Chinghiz together with you. Today, last day of January 31st, 2026, and and you not yet, as people, you already woke, but not yet, not starting act. And they were to rulers, Jewish, Zionist elite, Rothschild and Co., who fully controlled Western countries, particular and particularly United States, Britain, EU, rushing to big war. And what this means, the big war, they plan. I repeat it talking about to you. The new world as outcome of the big war, the new world with 3.5 billion population, today 8.5 billion. That means they're planning exterminate 5 billion of you. And so they're escalating and rushing. They not will reverse their decision, go below, until we will stop them. We together can stop them, prevent the big war together. But you not yet, and they're rushing. They're escalating, rushing to launch the big war. If they will succeed to launch big war, we're too late intervene and stop the big war. These truths. So United Nations destroyed by United States and ally means by world rulers, Rothschild and Co. One reason, there should be chaos before big war. And also in the new world, such institutions as United Nations, other not will appear. Your absolute monarchy structure with 40, 50 countries in the new world map. No. Absolute monarchy, an emperor Nero, an emperor Rothschild, and Rothschild empire hierarchy. And so we should prevent Security Council paralyzed, no voting. Why are you wasting time there? Who decided to go, no matter which country? Means talking about very serious things, where there are urgency, emergency. We should act, we address Security Council act. Who will act in Security Council? If they are veto power of the United States, and you're demanding and calling act against United States and Israel for prevent the big war, and result, veto. You will waste time in moment when they're rushing to launch the big war, and we should rush to and start literally prevent the big war by using our only option. United for Peace Resolution of General Assembly, Security Council, paralyzed, ineffective, no working, basta by United Nations Charter. This power go to General Assembly by resolution United for Peace. This United Nations Charter. shameful action by Secretary General. He very sees blackmailing, no doubt. For what we will know. But today, he called him Israel, stop, we want talks more diplomatic, and avoiding call what Israel already did against Palestinians as genocide, despite United Nations Commission review that. And the Honorable United Nations on Palestinians case, refugee case, which replaced from their own land to help them. UNRWA was created by United Nations, and Israel completely destroyed UNRWA. Completely. What Secretary General talking about? He say, hey, Israel, stop. If you not you stop, I will go to court. When court already reviewed the advisory opinion, Israel, we should respect any United Nations entity linked to the article of United Nations signed by Israel too, about United Nations entities, facilities, immunity. This International Court of Justice advisory opinion. After that, Israel escalates and finally destroy UNRWA. What doing Secretary General? I will go International Court of Justice. Okay, and what this means? And we also know already, again, I repeat, International Court of Justice already reviewed his position. Israel stop, leave occupied territory of Palestine immediately, and also respect United Nations organizations. After that, Israel escalates in both cases and continuation. And we should stop. But Secretary General thinking, no, we not should stop Israel and end Israel impunity. Why? Why? I said why. Blackmails. And we also know formally, when International Court of Justice ruled it, there should be confirmation by as mandatory forum implementation by Security Council. Okay, and there again United States sitting there, not yet, not using in one hand United States destroying United Nations, other hand still in Security Council and continues the veto rights. Very effective method. Rothschild everywhere. And we immediately, without delay, now means United for Peace Resolution of General Assembly as more than two-thirds. I mean, two-thirds is plus. Usually, without delay. Otherwise, you green lighting the people. They're bored of Satan. Bored of Satan, people. They're bored of Satan. No doubt. This roadmap, the action for clear the way to start the war by destroying international laws, conventions, United Nations, both courts by sanctions and other day actions. And you will have big war. No board of Satan, obviously, board of Satan. And they planning if you take only Gaza, but you know they plan not framed by only Gaza, not only Palestinian territory, partition of Palestine, not, but at least 200,000 Palestinians killed, exterminated, at least 50,000 of them, if not more, children, they already are grave. In this grave, in this genocide, they happening in this land, where happening genocide and fully labeled by Trump and Netanyahu, undeniably. They plan to create Trump Riviera by son-in-law Kushner plan, which he planning did that even before October 7, 2023. We have fact-check video about that. How Kushner can plan? If they are not yet, not was October 7. Riviera, you know what this means? For Israel, for world billionaires, Riviera is Riviera. Now, Palestinians, they are not that big. Ethnic cleansing, etc. With this board of Satan plan. And they widen the geography, broken Palestine border, and go worldwide. Denmark, Greenland, Canada, Latin America by alphabet. That means that. And of course, Middle East, how Middle East, there Israel should be the biggest country and leader country and food secure. But without Iran, exterminating Iran and other countries in the Middle East. And in Europe, Putin, Ukraine, etc. Means former Soviet Union. About Putin. Restore Russian Empire, and what this means is Europe. Soviet Union time map. This called Yalta 2.0. What is happening? United States with Israel escalating. Yes. We should stop the moment. Should. Shall, should, must. How? Security Council, ineffective, not doing its duty. And what? We will sit and watch. Absolute majority of countries in the world very needed international laws, conventions, and both world courts. Those who have their dictatorships in the United States, or that we can say in Russia or such countries, they think they can ignore Israel too. It's not about them. And can for achieve the goal, in this case big war, but other cases we know attacked any country or finish Venezuela, etc., capture it, kidnap it, the president, steal the oil tanker, 500 million barrel. How many? Five, $500 million. Okay. Oil. And because no international law, norms, conventions, nothing, they can. And this means end of today world, which was after World War II, some forum, plus, minus, maneuver, etc., etc., some form stable world, particularly after Cold War, plus, minus, I said. No serious confrontation, no big war, etc. Plus, minus. But there was interventions, killings, etc. But plus, minus stable, no big war. But today, they decided go big war, and this plus minus stable, this reality, which was possible because international wars, conventions, United Nations, working structures, General Assembly, Security Council. But now today, destroying, sorry, my English. But we can prevent, by preventing, we will, you will survive yourself, your country. Simple and period. Each one will survive own country. By stopping Israel, ending Israel impunity means protecting international laws, conventions, world court rules. We will survive. We will prevent a big war. And this can happen if we work together with us. Because very needed all nations, more than 230 plus nations, act as one team, mandatory forum implementation as one team. Made decision, sanctions, embargo, boycott against Israel, suspension Israel from United Nations, and also create protection force and send to Palestinian land, Gaza, crossings, West Bank, East Jerusalem. They are obviously escalating form happening annexation of Palestinian territory. East Jerusalem, West Bank, Gaza already, no question. Protection forces and the United Nations take Palestinian border control and crossings. We shall do that. But in first place, sanctions, embargo, blockade, and suspension Israel. Same action against the United States of America because is leading Rothschild and Co. using United States for achieve the goal, launch big war, mostly actively. And Israel, one of the important tool of Rothschild and Co. also actively very provocative form, even openly, as empire, neo-empire, neo-colonial tactic using, openly treating entire world, conquer their, and thinking they can do that. For example, this marinated goose, own daughter, fucker, literally, Donald Trump, thinking so. They can attack any country and win and take control to see. But I exactly know they will fail. Exactly. And United States will fall apart. This exactly 100%. I exactly know this. But we acting, preventing the big war. And in this process, for prevent big war, stop Israel and also isolating the United States by sanctions, embargo, boycott, and demanding end sanctions, leave sanctions on United Nations or United Nations officials, also World Court officials, International Criminal Court, and judges and chief prosecutor. They should have. They shall do that. Also release freed Maduro, criminally was kidnapped by Trump and co. And other such actions. We will succeed, we will prevent it. If no, the new world, Jerusalem's elite new world as outcome of the big war, with 3.5 billion population. And in the new world map, United States, Russia, China, India, or other countries not will appear. There are only 40, 50 countries. That's true. Before they reach main weapon, I also repeated talking to you. Biological weapon, no nuclear weapon, no chemical weapon, no other mass destructive weapons, no. Biological weapon, but this top secret and very powerful, very speed and very deadly, and there are dozens. They plan to use dozens in same time. If need continuation of that, in addition, they can. And no one in country protected. Absolutely, all of them armless. It's not about arm. It's about have protection against those biological weapons. Among these dozen weapons, which will target ethnicity, nationality, ethnicity is exactly. So they plan this, and they will use exactly without delay, immediately, no doubt. They face to Satan, their final aim, build a new world, and planet was very, very overpopulated. They should be reduced to 3.5 billion on their decision. If some country in position, for example, China say, yeah, we also have, they will use the use. What problem? And there will appear Putin. Yes, we will use, we will go to heaven, they will go to hell. People, this is their strategy. Satan time. We should prevent them. We shall stop them. Together we can. Okay? Use that without delay now. Later we're too late. They are China with Russia and Iran planning act together against expected uh, war attack by United States and ally, by United States and Israel and ally. They're Britain, they're France, Germany, or they call it Iran terrorist country, and they themselves terrorists, witnessing. They all complicit in genocide. What means genocide? Huh? Go Rape Convention, Genocide Convention. Who did that already? They are not terrorists. Killing at least 50,000 children is not terrorism. Hmm? If 10 people killing is terrorism, if more than 200,000 is not terrorism. This so-called Western civilization political establishment position, which fully belong to Jewish Zionist elite position, Rothschild and Co. And they call it Iran terrorist. What Iran did? Iran committed genocide. Or Iran attacked Israel. Or Iran attacked European countries or United States. What Iran did? There was human rights problems, women rights problems. We did the revolution. We did the revolution. This happened together with me and Iranian people. And we succeed. Iran authority respectfully agreed with people demand. Our action was absolutely mostly peaceful, nearly 100%. When you know protest demonstration, there appear some groups, violation groups, or some there. But we succeed, and their women rights respected. I repeated talking. Now Iran, not country who was several years ago, before this revolution. Iran today very respectfully moderate country where people, absolute majority of Iranian people, more than 90% know that fully backed, supported Iranian government authority as we witnessing. And European Union and United States and their ally, Britain, etc., Canada, Australia, call them terrorists. Then Israel, by international law, conventions, terrorist state, Israel. Respect international law and conventions. So-called civilized world political establishment. Shame on you, pathetic and covered puppets of Jewish Zionist elite. All of you. We know they are before attack Iran and Trump, no decision maker again. Rothschild and Co. decision maker put Trump into White House, and this illegitimate approach for launch big war, and Trump awarded by money and will do anything and doing and will do anything. Okay, and happening. So before in their plan was attack Iran. There should be protests. Iranian people will protest, and they are created. United States Treasury Secretary, Treasury and Commerce too admitted this. They created this crisis, economical crisis in Iran. It's intentionally. This fact check. All this fact check we will send, present to world courts, of course. And they are Mossad, CIA, MI6, and likely few other countries too, their allies. Intelligence very heavily, actively working inside Iran, and they created the groups, call it zombie groups, giving them money, weapon, all needed ammunition, and they intervene into a protest demonstration, which is happening. I say why? Some inflation there, serious inflation, because again, intentional action by United States and Iranian government to try resolve this problem. And was a peaceful protest, and for Iranian authorities was normal thing. Protest itself is not rejected by Iranian authorities. This is a lie. Peaceful protest demonstration allowed by Iranian authorities. This is democracy. This fact check, real time, what happened. But if this turned to violence because United States, Israel, Britain, EU, France, Germany, intervention into Iran, try this violation group, activate and activated, and they start killing civilians. Yes, we have people, we have fact check. United Nations, all of you, each country, can easily, it's not difficult, take this real fact check. What happened in Iran? Confirmed, verified fact check. Not the propaganda blah blah of Trump, Netanyahu, and others. Start killing people. Hospitals. They have one man, Japanese nationality. This fresh yesterday in social media, watch the shortly this video with revealing truth what's happening in Iran. You also can watch as addition info. But we have docs, the intelligence, foreign country intervention, Mossad, CIA, mostly, and MI6, sorry, and MI6. And violation, Molotov cocktail, gun machine, others, and attacking civilians. They're attacking, of course, Iranian force too, which they intervening, of course. Each country will intervene, or not? Not? United States not will do. No. Because they protest, with gun, with molotov cocktail, killing people. I know United States not, they will respect own people. Huh? There's no satanic level of deception of Western civilization, political establishment, which already overwhelmingly starting rejected by own people around Western civilization countries across. For that reason. $3,172 died. Approximately several hundred of them Iranian forces, police, etc. In this case, how this call it exactly, I don't know, but forces, hundreds. Other civilians, which was killed by this violent group, mostly. Also peaceful protests, which turned to violation. I say why and who did that. And Iran authorities should apostol them, and this was armed with gang, as acting as gangsters, and they happened these victims. Totally 3,172. Somebody of them told 30,000, 100,000. These all evil, satanic lie for escalate again. What they think in this, they will intervene on this protest demonstration, and they think Iranian people will back them. And in this reality, they will intervene in Iran and will over. But Iranian people exactly did exactly 180 degrees opposite, fully, overwhelmingly, unwavering form supported Iranian authority. And their plan failed. But now, Rothschild and Co., they not will reverse their decision. Big war should happen. How? Big war by beating Iran, one of main targets, I repeat talking. Need additional escalation. Which one? As Macron, murdar Macron, human animal Macron. Call on daughter fucker, Marnet Gustaram and say, we together, were in Iran, bomb Iran, no problem, but no touch Greenlandia, yeah, they supreme, and they different, they chosen by God too. No touch Greenland. But Iran and they come together, can't bomb people. What I reveal in fact, and you, each human being, no matter where, which country, in Europe, in America, or worldwide, think, who are they? The head of countries. France, oh, culture, oh, democracy, human rights, the American Revolution, oh, leading country. Fuck you. And France people also starting to say this one against France political establishment. Fuck you. And they escalating. Again, call Iran. Terrorists call it Iranian military forces. Terrorist org. But IDF, no, IDF, this most human army in the world. This EU, this Macron, this Ursula von der Leyen, this murdars all of them, this Kaja Maja, how this call it. All of them, who supported the Italian Prime Minister, German, this Murdar Mrazner, all of them people, fully complicit. Now in crime against Iran. They plan to kill their millions. And this only start position. Okay, they aim, they go, and we know that because I reveal you. And I fully calling you, join me, and revealing you, we're together much more powerful than they, and we will stop them. If not, we will occur. China, Russia announced they stand with Iran The United States and Persian Gulf. They one of the biggest uh, military air, air carrier, Abraham Lincoln. Okay, symbolic. Abraham Lincoln was shot and killed by Rothschild and co. And now they're using this carrier for by Rothschild and this coin decision for start big war by attacking Iran. And so China and Russia also there together with Iran, military, navy military exercise is escalating. About Russia, I said they're Yalta 2.0. And I repeatedly reviewing in Chinghiz Live what truly the Rothschild and Company. They collaborated with Putin, the agreement, Yalta 2.0. And this agreement, I reviewed that, for start, but this no share with Putin truly the true plan. For start, yes, Yalta 2.0, they very needed in Putin for start big war, very needed. After that, they will start with the main plan, biological level. Then their chaos will be going active. But Putin thinks this Yalta 2.0 about restore Russian Empire, save Ukraine by tactical nuke, which they main weapon will in their big war, for start position big war. Tactical nuke, I repeat talking about. As convention bomb, they plan using tactical nuke. That's true. And Baltic state and Eastern Europe, this for Russia. And the hemisphere and Middle East is them. If China part of that. One case, if no part of that, another case. This is about the Yalta 2.0. I reviewed the deceit, deception, doing deception against Putin. My English, but you understand. And Putin also listened me each time. Yes? Maybe he think is bad to Russia. He think it is good by using tactical nuke, take territories, but in reality, Chinghiz saying truth, as outcome will be very bad to Russia, can maybe he change his position, maybe. This probability, okay? No fact. We will see. We will see. But today, Russia joined to China and Iran, and Putin also several, 1 week, 10 days ago, approx, joined me for directly connecting with me for listen from direct from me my position by his Security Council of Russia. I review everybody know that is public data. I talked to Putin and what I said to him and what he should do, shall do, also very well done. In first place, they should leave Ukraine. But this is not happening. And in other case, Putin say he can protect Iran, will protect Iran by using any all option. He said that And this public, no new, I'm not now revealing top secrets. This happening public, our connection talks. If so, this means one thing should be Putin decided Algeria 2.0, maybe this. Protect Iran, very important. Entire world will protect Iran. We will isolate United States. I believe in American people. American people will say, will finally remove today's political establishment of the United States, both parties, mostly Republican, which name authority and very aggressively acting against American people. Their authority, their Congress of Republicans and White House too. And what happened to America, you witness. But Democrat also said, no forget, genocide starting by Democrat Party, Biden, and authority. And this happening because Rothschild and Co. fully controlled America, including even much more fully controlled United States political establishment. This means both parties. This fact check is not for discuss. This fact check finally confirm it, verified fact check. Both parties under Jewish Zionist elite full control. Jewish Zionist elite means Rothschild and Co. Both Rothschild. Okay? American people will remove them. I believe in that. Together with me, it's possible and will happen. So we should act, people. We shall act. Or you're not acting, de escalating. If you will act, you will see they will stop it. They will start backpedal it, etc. No doubt. Uniting for peace, resolution, or General Assembly of United Nations. Activate decision implementation as one team, all countries. We will succeed, stop them. United Nations very seriously need reform. But which reform? Isn't this puppet, Guterres? He talk about reform, but he not talk about needed reform. For same reason, he very seriously compromised by Rothschild and communists, by Scheme, not directly. Israel, United States, Britain, yeah. Serious reform means we shall end permanent membership of countries in United Nations. This was outcome of World War II, more than 80 years after the end of this war, already left, and enough is enough. World need truly very effective working world institutions, including United Nations. It is possible if each country one vote, each country same equal right. Security Council can stay still, but we elected by replacing 1 year or how this member of Security Council. 1 year's term or 1.5 years. And by replacing another member of United Nations. All equal rights and serious problems worldwide. They discussed it and decided this together with General Assembly Act. This means truly, no blah, 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 truly reform of United Nations. Other one, blah, blah, blah. If they will remain permanent memberships, means veto rights. Who will talk about reform United Nations? They're obviously doing another deception to enter world. It will increase number. people were morons. There are 15 countries with 20 and vote. 5 country addition will involve discuss this problem. And good. This called reform. But decision against 5 countries. Bullshit. Bullshit. Stop that. Serious needed reform. And United Nations, why still you in New York? We know this Secretary General, very corrupt person, fully blackmailed. He not here even talk about that. But Trump already lived dozens of United Nations institutions. Why are you still there? United Nations, you know, respect your dignity, member countries. United States rejected you, humiliated you, and you anyway stay in New York. Why? Go to Geneva immediately and permanently to, in my view, this was discussed, to South Africa, Cape Town. Cape Town should be next headquarters of United Nations. But this should happen too. This one. About climate crisis. Climate crisis, somebody think this was hoax because these billionaires, all the Rothschild employees, they are billionaires, of course. Some money have. Yeah, some money, few $100 billion have. Rothschild have several $100 trillion. Means few $1 billion, yes, few money have. And they, if was talking about climate crisis, in some reason, deception. They were actively using by them deception. And they want clean energy, geoengineering, take from carbon dioxide, atmosphere, and such bullshit, and other such things. Very risky, very, very bad. Then we have simple, clear pathway. Zero emission energy, which we have enough today already by wind and solar energy. But we have much more. This nuclear fusion, and this is very important to really can resolve energy problem finally. zero emission, very clear, no radiation, and endless energy, very cheap for entire Earth people. Dream of Tesla, Nikola Tesla coming to do that, shall, must do, and together we can do and we will succeed. I say about election, somebody United States, American people think there will election. I said not. There will be war. They're Russian. If they, in some reason, because we are talking you waken up, and this can affect the decision, the timetable, much big war. Maybe this will they will go midterm, but already finally election over. But not first time I'm talking about. Election over. In so-called countries of democracies, human rights, so-called, of course this lie. There are no human rights in America, no democracy in America, no democracy human rights in Britain, in EU, no people, not truth is truth. They control it fully, speak, say genocide. You will arrest it there. In EU, in Britain, in United States, in Australia, how you dare? This anti-Semitism. Why you say Zionist? You're anti-Semitism. Arrest them. This is called democracy. People already have laws, bills. I'm not talking about fantasy. There's no fantasy. Real time happening. This murdar law there, murdar means human animal law there. Head of World Jewish Congress, whose son-in-law appointed by Trump, but Trump no decision maker, Rothschild, fully, of course, controlled not only world financial institution, this means, and started from Federal Reserve, 1913. But power, who was power? Trump was fighting him. Trump fired him. Trump forced him to resign. Bullshit. Deception, blatant lie. Rothschild and Co. playing you. Power, Rothschild and Co. employee. We will find power where will appear after resignation. In some corp, very good place, very good salary, billions of dollars. Yeah, as usual, as others, happening to others. And they go public. They mask drop it, and they show entire view. I already today said that openly imperialism, neo-colonialism. We this, we will do that. They are no for us international law, convention, world court, United Nations. It's nothing to us. Into America, hey, American people, this we will do that. You can't stop us. Okay? Literally, no time for that. They will kill you already, Americans. They started killing. Next victim, Alex Pretty. She really good was to face, Pretty to back on your streets. Will happen more, much more. You nothing. Their position. Trump, Netanyahu, and actually Rothschild and Co. They're choosing. You American people, you they're no different. Obviously, no different. White or brown or black or yellow. This crisis they created also by them, immigration crisis. Literally, why? What witnessing for exactly for this escalation, chaos in country, destroy United States Constitution, reverse this to authoritarian regime, if and in their plan this have to monarchy system in the United States. In this process, how they this is called the roadmap, okay? Chaos, chaos. For example, they very corruptly decided, again, Trump not decision maker, Rothschild and Co. They sent FBI and their ODNI chief also very surprisingly and hidden was there in Georgia, Fulton County, take voters' ballots. They confiscated all that by search warrants, which was signed by no Georgia attorney general, but other state attorney general, which newly appointed by Trump, Missouri. It's all very obvious to show how they violating the United States Constitution, norm, and they planning destroy this election midterm. And it's not only about midterm, it's about 2028, aimed at they using same time they have several plan A, plan B, plan C, exactly. This and first there should be war, martial law, no election should be delayed. If no election should be rigged, how they also in one case, if not possible, what such thing as there was, for example, they will say there was in Georgia in 2020, as I said, January 6th heroes, they truly was fighting truth, was never revealed. There was a rigged election. I won, Trump saying. Yeah, this too. If so, I unlawfully was banned from President 2020. Means I have right additional for extend my presidency for additional next 2028. For example, these very serious things I probably said variation of the wish, wish, but means in clear. There already no election. The brainwash operation, more than 30% effectiveness given advantage. And this means election over. What means in this military grade brainwash operation and big money to pockets, mostly by money laundering, no legally, illegally. This is working people. What they will use in midterm too, no doubt. They will use. But for heat, this one, they will can and use it, creating chaos. What 2020 election was this, and they are extremists, domestic terrorists attacking us, etc. They're creating chaos. And chaos, they very needed for cover. Their true intention, true action. And true action means brainwash operation, which illegal should be. American people, wake up, wake up. Together with me, you can wake up. Go down. They are not easy wake up even. Already, they come to this level. They high-tech devices, high-tech programs, artificial intelligence. They already use it very actively, full, all of them. Palantir, BlackRock, this Elon Musk, Bill Gates, all Epstein favorites. And now coming to Epstein. This Muhdar Pundimonde, say not will their Senate, or you nothing, and they're tweeting. And she again revealed Epstein files. Info was 3 million pages files with videos, plenty videos. And we know they are number one against Trump. And as I say, Trump already has finally revealed not only Trump, number one client of Epstein network. Trump herself, together with Epstein, was owner of this network. Videos, dogs, underage girls, against Trump. In some cases, Ivanka. Ivanka and Trump twins, dumb and dumb. They are two Mar-a-Lago calendar girls and the age of Hadi Murdars, family murders. This family share the same fate. This is not only about Trump people, but Trump exactly about Trump president, illegally elected, of course, but president, United States, faith to Satan, to them with family. Okay, by Ivanka, twins, Kushner, son-in-law, etc. And Epstein herself and Epstein network, all clients share the same faith to Satan. It's obvious because their intention, action, as we witnessing by these revealed dogs, satanic. Trump raped boy, 11 years old, Sasha Relay. Your president did that. MAGA. How you move that plan? You America. Make America great again. This one, your president, pedophile, own daughter fucker, literally, fair to Satan, and lie to you, deception, yeah, fully, and continue support her, Trump. If so, you obviously part of that. Sodom Gomorrah, part of Sodom Gomorrah, MAGA community. If so, if somebody, I hope this should be majority already, leave MAGA or remove from MAGA them who, Trump, Netanyahu, all of them, Jewish Zionist elite, puppets, which dozens and dozens into MAGA. You talk about make great again, but they are make finally Jewish world rulers. Means Israel first. Enough is enough. This is what now happening real time, happening in this truth. There's no movie, no other thing. World rulers fade to Satan, lifestyle, Sodom Gomorrah, Epstein, exactly for that reason. Sodom Gomorrah lifestyle, Epstein network with Trump. Who uses that? They fear to Satan, they acting as one team as Ghislaine Maxwell revealed this fresh in court filings. 30 conspirators signed secretly deal with Department of Justice. And they are 4 co-founders of Epstein network. 2 we know. Epstein, Trump. There remain other 2. Who? Maybe Wexner, one of them. Other Netanyahu or Lauder. It's no. Or the Italian are freshly liberating Israel. To them, again, this Sodom Gomorrah lifestyle directly linked to their faith Satan. 2, 3, 4 years old children. Cybersecurity, former Mossad and cybersecurity firm chief who heavily collaborated with Mossad and Shin Bet and others. This fresh, also fresh. Not decades, years ago was. Now happening, real time. In Israel, and the prime minister there in Epstein network. No doubt, not only Ehud Barak, but Ehud Barak too. Sodom Gomorrah. Sex to mother, sister, daughter, with baby, zoophilia, all this allowed they face. Sodom Gomorrah means Sodom Gomorrah. And they named what house? President, team, no doubt. I say, we shall stop that. Americans also wake up finally together with me. This possible. This under MAGA, white supremacists, immigration, they will divide you. Anyway, they will continue. Not be fooled. My position will know. I know absolute majority of you supporting my position. There should be serious control regulation of immigration system, and we will achieve, succeed in that. But other case, clean up from Jews and elite your country. Clean up by rule of law, not voluntarily. How? I see you. Together. General strike needed as our first world countrywide action. No wait until ICE will execute another one of you. This will happen, no doubt. Strike. Demand Trump resignation. No less. I say, I together with you. Both parties, general strike. Who supported Republican Party, who supported Democratic Party. No matter. You American people join the general strike. And same time start think who supported decade of years, Republican or Democrats. Time for change. We should replace today's political establishment, which fully under Jewish elite control. Fully means more than 2/3. of Congress. What about White House? We also witnessing. We should end it. How? I said. I say, join me, America, together with power, literally. No movie. I real, my mission for you, not only for Americans, to enter the world, together with power. We're much more powerful than world rulers. And we shall end Jewish Zionist elite rule of the world. And we this. Return to Iran case. We should all support Iran as one team, real world community, and act. How? I said. Okay. And last, I call you, leave the media, the billionaires, already very escalating openly, start. Use their power, taking control of media, social media too. And lots of them TikTok. I deleted TikTok. I never actively used TikTok, but deleted because importance of that. The Palestinian man in Australia succeed create in time very good up scroll it, call it. I already follow on this new social media up scroll it. I call you Americans also use up scroll it, and not only Americans, Europeans and worldwide. Leave TikTok, delete. We shall boycott all of them, not only one of the media, one of the even part of media, social media, TikTok. All of them we shall block, start boycott. Our power. Time for start act. I say, today this, let's people, I am Chinghiz together with you.